And our plowing lessons to everyone for our daily verse. We are now at Exodus chapter 9 from verse 8 up to verse 12. The Lord said to Moses and Aaron, "Take a few handful of ashes from a stove and let Moses throw them into the air. Be sure the king is watching. The ashes will blow across the land of Egypt, causing swords to break out of people and animals." So they took a few handfuls of ashes and went to the king. And Moses threw them into the air, and swords immediately broke out of the Egyptians and their animals. The magicians were suffering so much from the swords that they could not even come to Moses. Everything happened just as the Lord had told Moses. He made the king too stubborn to listen to Moses and Aaron. So this passage talks about the plague of sores that affected both human and animals of the Egyptians. So what this passage tells us? This passage tells us that if God foretold something, it will be fulfilled. This example, this kind of punishment, and it was fulfilled. Also, we can realize in this passage that in this verse or in this passage, we can mirror two types of leader. One leader is the Pharaoh, who is too stubborn and never listen to the cry of his constituents and even to the cry of those Israelites, and even refuse to obey the Lord. So that's one type of leader. And the other leader is Moses, who listened to the people and also listened to God. So that is two leadership style. A selfish leader, a stubborn leader, and a godly leader. So listen, if your country's leader or nation's leader is like that Pharaoh, who is too stubborn, never listen to people, and just full of himself, and doesn't care whether his constituent is suffering or not, then know for sure he will too will meet the same fate. And know for sure that that kind of leader will meet a punishment directly from God. On the other hand, Moses is a godly leader who lead the Israelites out there of slavery. See, a godly leader brings transformation.